Guys, they said a housefly that does not have a good advisor follows the corpse to the grave. Hey. And whatever we sow on earth, that we shall reap. Yes, so why am I telling you all of these adages? It's because of what we are hearing right now that is happening in the palace of Ooni of Ife, allegedly. Before now, we have been hearing how Ebony have been a thorn on Queen Naomi's flesh in her marriage to Kabiyesi, starting from when she was in the palace alone with Ebony, and Ebony was serving as an ayaba who carries calabash in the palace. Queen Naomi trusted her a whole lot. Yes, because I believe that it is based on trust that Queen Naomi was sharing some of her secrets with Ebony, thinking that Ebony welcomed her the way she had been pretending. Because then they said Ebony was too close to Queen Naomi. And Queen Naomi, being a young, naive girl, did not understand that a lot of politics are going on in the palace and in her marriage. Queen Naomi never knew that Ebony is having anything to do with Kabiyesi. She thought it was all about carrying calabash, not knowing that Ebony wanted Kabiyesi to herself. But she was so innocent to notice. And by the time she noticed, they started having problems. Because Ebony is from Ile-Ife, or because she was adopted into the Lafogidi house, allegedly, she have upper hands, she have enough ground, she have supporters, she have elders, uncles that will gang up with her to push Queen Naomi out, you know. Forgetting that Queen Naomi is the chosen one. Yes, because Kabiyesi have married the first woman, did not have a child or a son from the man, from the lady. Married the second one, as in Wurola. Kabiyesi did not have a child from Wurola, not to talk of a son. And people started calling Kabiyesi names. And there was a prophecy that she is going to meet a young preacher. The young preacher is going to bear him a son. That young preacher will be his partner on the throne. Because the young preacher is a seer. Yes, a prophetess is also a seer who sees things before they happen and will help you to go through this. But because Kabiyesi was not, will I say, watchful enough, let me use the word watchful, he allowed Ebony to push Queen Naomi out of his way. Even though a lot of people believe that the Lafogidi house used Ebony to push Queen Naomi out so that they will get Kabiyesi where they wanted him, because a lot of them do not want him to be on that throne. But whichever be the case, Ebony, will I say, somehow she succeeded. But even though she succeeded, Tadenika will have been born. And for that reason, Queen Naomi remains a vital part of that throne till thy kingdom come. Yes, so because you can never write Kabiyesi's story without Queen Naomi and Tadenika in it. Just know that the story is incomplete. So even after Queen Naomi left the palace, Ebony was still fighting Queen Naomi in any way she could. And they say Kabiyesi have been warning her. Kabiyesi have been warning her. You see, the day that the gods will be angry with you, the day that the gods will rise to fight this thing that you are starting, you will run and you will not even see where to hide. They say Kabiyesi warned her. But she believed that even if the gods arise, she have elders who will stand up and do one or two to appease the gods or whatever, you know. And maybe they must have also told Ebony that, look, oh, you see, the only thing that can fight such battle is the ancient sword. And for the fact that these people have confused Kabiyesi and misled him into bringing out the ancient sword from its original space to keep it where it is not supposed to be, that the ancient sword will not be able to fight, because that is what it looks like. They know, most of them that convinced Kabiyesi to bring it out, they all know that if Kabiyesi should bring out that ancient sword, that the ancient sword will not fight the battle it is supposed to fight. So they advise him to do that, so that when the ancient sword cannot fight, they will have the time and opportunity to do everything they want to do to him and to the throne without repercussion and go free, you know. But you know that there is time for everything in life. Yes, there is time for people to deceive you, and there is time that God will say, okay, these people have deceived you enough, let me intervene and all of that. And God used Iyanifa to intervene, because to me, I believe that God have used Iyanifa to intervene in this case, because it was Iyanifa who told Kabiyesi that, look, you are doing this thing the wrong way. But when I hear this story, I was like, someone like Parupo doesn't mean that he doesn't know that the ancient sword might not be as effective as it ought to be if they bring it out from the secret room where it is supposed to be. But you know that from the information we gathered, Kabiyesi is a king that likes to do things his own way. The same most times he doesn't listen to certain advices, because you see this issue of this problem that he had with Queen Naomi. Some people said if he had listened to his father, that he might not have married all of these women. Yes, because they said the father advised him then, but it got to a point they said he no longer cares about what the father said. He cares about peppering Queen Naomi by going to marry all of these women. And at the end of the day, what is happening today? Anyways, let's go back to the story. They said when Iyanifa now helped Kabiyesi to restore the ancient sword to its original place, the thing started working like mad. As in, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. And the say Kabiyesi carried out a particular ritual for Tade Nikawo. We all know that Tade is Kabiyesi's first son. And no matter how you see it, so for some people who are saying that because Ebony's son is from a mother that is royalty and the father that is royalty, he has upper hand over Tade. The say Kabiyesi does not buy that kind of idea. Yes, he doesn't buy that kind of idea. And the moment Kabiyesi carried out that ritual for Tade, Ebony started misbehaving. I'm sure they must have, allegedly, they must have done something that makes the anger of the gods to rise upon her and her uncle. And her uncle case is that they said the uncle don't buy self. And her own case is that she started coughing off this thing. And now that the thing have continued, they said despite everything they have done, Ebony have come to the palace to come and beg Kabiyesi to please do something, that this situation is getting out of hand. And they say Kabiyesi told her, did I not warn you? I warned you. You claim to be a prophetess, you claim to be a priestess, and yet you did not know that there are things that you cannot do and go scot-free, that the gods will come for you. So you think you can do certain things to the chosen one and go scot-free. Because maybe they have done something against Tade or Queen Naomi because of position that makes the anger of the gods to rise the way it has risen. They say she have been begging Kabiyesi, okay, call Queen Naomi, let's know what to do. And say Kabiyesi told them that I warned your daughter. Go and ask her, did I not warn her? Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you the next update soon, okay? Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.